It is a truth universally announced that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Yes, this is the famous quote from Pride and Prejudice, chapter 1, about marriage. It talks about the idea of marriage during the 18th century, let us say the late 18th century. Yes, this was written, as I said, during the later parts of the 18th century in England by Jane Austen. It is a very famous quote about marriage during that time, and universally. Universally, it means that it is common, okay? It is common, that it is becoming a fact. So when we see the use of the language in here, it is a truth universally. It means truth, it means a fact, it means it's not deniable, it means it is correct, and universally it means all people on this universe agreed on that. And this is a metaphor on a society that agrees on something. Okay, this is a metaphor about society on agreeing on something, agreeing about a fact. What is the fact? That is acknowledged. Acknowledged, it means that is deniable, as I have said, and at the same time, it is learned. It is learned in this society that a single man in possession of good fortune, that a single man, when we have a single man and he is in a class, in a good class, he has a lot of money, he is very rich, must be in a want of a wife. What does it mean, must be in a want of a wife? It means it is an obligation for him to find a wife, that a rich man should marry a woman, and this woman should be, this wife should accept this man. She doesn't have a choice. This wife, it means this woman, sorry, not man, this woman, she doesn't have a choice. It means it is obligatory on her to marry him without any refusal, because this is how the mentality should be on women at that time. That's what the mothers were always advocating their daughters to follow this idea, okay, that is acknowledged, that is learned in the head of the society. This is the beginning of the book. So from this we learn about the writings, wherever you write something, you read some books, you read some writings, and for writers, wherever you write a book or you write something, let the theme be appearing in the beginning of your book. It means in here that when you are going to read Pride and Prejudice, you are going to read the parts that is talking a lot about women, that is women obligation, women marriage, men for men and women, different classes in society, how they are valued, how they are put under study, okay, in the book. So when we read, okay, let's see, okay, through the development of the plot, what are the themes. It means that I know what I'm going to read in this book. I'm going to read about this, about the fact that is learned in a society, that a single man that who is rich, who has a lot of money, who is in a good class, must marry a woman, and it's obligatory on her to marry him. So who is this man in the novel? Who is this woman in the novel? Who is the hero and the protagonist who are going to work on these themes? And then we're going to see sub-themes and sub-characters that are also going to be under this study, under this quote. That's it for this quote. This is a famous quote about marriage, written by Jane Austen in Pride and Prejudice, one of her famous and most beautiful books ever. If you want other quotes, just analysis and explanation, just put them in the comments below, and I'm going to put a new video and explain them for you in the simplest and the easiest way for you to understand the book. And I'm going to add other quotes. If you want to listen to explanations for quotes, just hit the like button, tell me in comments what do you think and your ideas. Share it with your friends and follow me on social media on my accounts Facebook, Twitter, and on my website to stay tuned. I will keep all the details in description. Thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye.